Hello everyone, my name is CCG88 and welcome to episode 38 of the Refurbished Logo Evolution series. Today, I've got a rather popular TV and film production company. Their name and logos have been parodied for several years. I am talking about Deke Entertainment. Deke was formed in 1971 in France and has gone under many names, including Deke Audiovisual, Deke Enterprises, Deke Animation City and Deke Productions. They began as an advertising company. As early as 1980, they began creating television shows and films. In 1982, they moved to California. On July 23, 2008, Deke was acquired by Cookie Jar Entertainment, and they folded the company a few months later. Their library is now mostly owned by DHX Media, as they took control of Cookie Jar in 2012. They've had 4 logos, with their first one arriving in 1980, and it looks like this. It's called Cheesy Vortex, and it was used until 1988. I have 23 variants of this logo. 17 of them have a green logo. When the logo premiered, it was silent. 4 versions had an ascending 8-note synthesized theme. On one version, the music strangely cuts out, and one variant has the words produced in association with below the logo. Four variants have a different 5-note tune. The normal version sounds like this. 2 versions have the same theme but in a higher pitch. 1 version is low pitched. 2 versions have the vortex changing to green. 1 is silent and 1 has the theme from the Cookie Jar logo due to a really terrible plaster. Two versions have the logo alongside Saban Entertainment's logo from 1984 to 1988.
Radio to my radio. Radio to my radio.
4 variants have the closing theme from their shows. 1 version has the produced in association with text. Two versions have a yellow logo. 1 has the ascending 8-tone music. 1 has the 5-tone music. The logo here is zoomed in. 2 versions have the logo within the credits or the opening title sequence to a show. 1 version has the logo zooming out onto a black and blue background as well as the LBS Communications logo. In this variant, the announcer pronounces the company's name as DiC instead of Deke. This was because, at the time, it was very unclear what the real pronunciation of the company was.
These video TV programs are children's entertainment projects of DiC Enterprises and LBS Communications Incorporated.
And 1 version has a large white Deke logo on a brown background. This is a well-remembered logo because of its theme and design. It's sort of unique in a way. I am very well aware that due to the typeface that they chose, it looks like it says die, which is extremely inappropriate considering they made children's shows. The next logo is this. A nickname it has is dotting the I. It was seen from 1983 to 1985. I have 5 variants. 2 have Inspector Gadget unexpectedly dotting the I with his mallet. On a show called The Littles, one of the characters named Dinky expeditiously throws a green button which lands on top of the eye. There are 3 versions of this. There's an English version which has an orange background. You can't stop the littles don't stop. And there's French and Spanish versions which have a pink background. More television production companies should have their characters doing something similar to this. Despite it still saying DiC, it's almost distinguishable because of the periods in between the letters. But now we get to the logo which made Deke as memorable as it is. You know what I'm talking about? It's this. It's often called Kid in Bed, and it was used from 1987 to 2001, and from 2003 to 2005. I've put this logo into 5 categories, and in total I have collected 32 variants. Category 1 is the choir version, which was only seen in 1987. A choir says the company's name. There are just 2 variants here. One version had the Coca-Cola telecommunications theme after the Deke logo. Category 2 is from 1987 to 1990, with a child saying the company's name quite unenthusiastically. This section has 10 variants.
Deke.
The other versions are sped up or shorter versions. 6 variants kept the Deke theme from 1987 to 1990. One version says in association with, and one has the text presents. Three versions have the ending theme to their shows. Category 3 is from 1990 to 1999. This was the main version. The space background is now black, the kid saying Deke is a bit more lively now, and the music has changed to a 7-note chime theme with 2 harp glissandos. There are 14 versions in this category.
Deke.
There's an extended version with a copyright notice on a black screen.
Deke.
There's a variant with a copyright line underneath the Deke logo.
Deke.
There's a high-pitched version of the normal 1990 logo. And the rest are sped up / shortened versions. One variant is high-pitched, 4 have bylines either listing co-produced or associated companies, one has the entire logo in blue, one has a copyright date and the ending theme to a show, and one has some presents text.
Deke. 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 Deke.
Category 4, 1998 to 2001. The music has changed to a dreamy cartoonish theme with a female choir. There are 5 videos here.
Deke.
There's an extended version with extra doos.
Deke.
The other 3 versions are shorter ones. One omits the kid saying Deke, and one has the cookie jar music, again because of weird plastering.
Deke.
And category 5 is from 2003 to 2005. There's only one version here. It's basically the same as the logos in Category 4, but now the logo is replaced with the Deke globe. There's very little evidence about this version, but I do have some footage to show you.
Deke.
Jesus, 32 variants? Well, this logo was that popular. There's possibly hundreds of videos on YouTube containing this logo. I actually had the 1998 to 2001 version on DVD at one point. You can clearly tell why this logo was parodied a lot, but if you clear all the jokes away, this logo is very good for its time. The darkness of it scared a few people, and having a logo based in a child's bedroom is very concerning, but it's still great. Things get a bit childish though with the fourth logo, the Deke globe. It was used from 2001 until their death in 2008.
Deke.
I have found 7 variants. One is a silent version, and the remaining 6 are shorter versions. One version contains a copyright notice.
Deke. 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 Deke.
I figured this logo to be annoying and juvenile because it doesn't seem to match with the previous logos. It's not bad by any means, but it doesn't compare to the others that well. Maybe I'm just really old and like older logos. Well, that is the end of this video. What a blast. You can tell their Deke entertainment was really active, and their logos, but mainly the 1987 one, are easily unforgettable. Deke might be gone, but the love we have for them stays strong. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.